Hey, what's up guys, the M00NLight Ninja here, and today we're going to be doing Doki Doki Little Club again. So alright, let's get started. As soon as it loads. Yep. So anyway, what's happened in the last episode is, so we're starting to get really emo. So, yeah. Let's see what happens from here. Doki Doki! Alright, so we're gonna load game. Go from here. Alright. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around, curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do? No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at me in there. Wait, what? Don't look at me in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enchantments? Enchantments. Atmospheric enchantments? You know. Mood lighting, atmospheric candles. Oh well. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for the cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. Oh. Yeah, relaxation. We're going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuse for incense oils. A diffuser for incense oils.
Okay.
How familiar are you with atmosphere?
No.
Aromatherapy. Aromatherapy.
I don't know. Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel the permanence through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. It's just a moment. A thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine scented oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warm and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing your poems?
That sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoys herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbons. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
You won't be using the paper for folding or origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Uh-huh.
Yuri giggles with her red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels for sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Cameron. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish tying the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us go to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her side length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is generally tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. That looks really fancy.
Uh-huh. Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each to their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kinda suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
Is it? Isn't it? It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its shape, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Cameron, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no!
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a close look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Okay. I feel her tongue curl around my finger? You're weird, Yuri. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri?
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Cameron! Did you just do that?
Now we're even.
Mm.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Cameron.
Yuri giggles chillingly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages, sorry. Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a teeny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's a relief.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activity. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbons like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I'll continue to progress on the paper. After you finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint. buy the paint tablet.
Paint tablets? Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than a full-size glass. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablet, dropping them into the cup. Wait, was she cutting herself? I feel like she was cutting herself.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner.
A gradient? I don't know what that is.
Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspiring quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide to when we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on banners with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. That's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah? Is it fun? It is fun. I'm glad if you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go outside and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Cool!
Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in no surprise. Quickly lift my hands in no surprise. Okay. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something?
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed and fetched a small towel, then I damped it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait, just a little longer. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thought. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oils giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle finger wraps around my wrist, sending a tingle sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks her brush up again, but her movements seem clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, focused to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with your result.
Yeah, me too. You going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's possibly my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we get everything done, right?
Yeah?
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you'd need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Cameron.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kinda like that about you.
Ooh, you're pretty close there. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chances. Don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori? Hi, Cameron.
Sayori? Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Cameron. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course!
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you made such a good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Cameron? So, I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. So it'd be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Cameron. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Cameron. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Cameron, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to get hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Fuck. I know that's what she wants me to say, but I don't love her at all. God damn it. I know that's what they want me to say, But I want to say this. But no, then she'll get all upset and shit. Alright. We'll go with this one. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the literature club. I know you struggle with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back the way they were.
I see.
Sayuri's focused a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori?
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. The other thing? You're so right, and I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Cameron. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayuri smiles finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Right. Save that one. Yes. Low game. This bit. Let's see. Lose answer. Yes. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized that sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. As well, accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Cameron?
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Cameron? Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arm and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Cameron. I want to be with you forever.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Cameron.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. Well, go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Cameron?
Sayori goes at me once again and smiles sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand
what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. As I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give anything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happier future with her. It's the day of the festival. Save. Second one. Yes. Load game. Back to this one. A main game. Yes. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I can have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should have been doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until we are back on the same way. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd walk to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. What? Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Okay, yep. Yeah, okay. I feel like Natsuki does. Okay. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Cameron, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on the day that you think that on days this important she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Cameron. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
How do you know about that?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, do you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down a confession? That makes me seem like a really bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I found a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought
so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. It's the same thing. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head, I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head, I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head, I finished writing this poem. It says get out of my head. Oh, yeah, it does. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Alright then. She's obviously upset. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Cameron, What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needed, and I want to give her that. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Funny, Sayori's house looks a lot like my house. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. It gently opens the door. I gently open the door. Sayori! Fucking Jesus. And the next and that has occurred. File game script. Track back text. What? And exception has occurred. File game script line 307. See trace back text details. The fuck does that mean? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. I know it was coming, but fuck, I still got chills. Oh. Alright. Just yesterday, I told Sherry I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that for her when she needs me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. And screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needs from me. What she needs from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. The fuck do you mean end? I was gonna save my game. Load. What do I have? Why is that all fucking weird and cryptic? Alright, I'll go back to this one then. File. Files missing corruption. Save file is corrupted, start new game. No. So quit. Actually, you want? No, I won't. Actually, load game. No. You fucking cocksucker. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you in the ass. Fuck you so hard. Just fuck you. You deleted both of them. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw her to herself. This girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just works because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, it almost feels better off running away. However, I just sigh idle in front of the crossword like I'm going to assume this must be Sayori. Catch up with me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by a couple and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I'll always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I specifically I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demeaning for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Cameron? Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
Okay, that was weird.
It's the literature club.
A literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always interested. She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica just say she...
Hey Cameron? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a favor? Big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I even refuse something like Monica? How could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Cameron. You know that?
It's nothing really. Shall we go then?
Shall we go in? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year class and activities. Monica's full of energy, swings open the door.
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me.
What the fuck?
A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Cameron.
All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredible cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, and energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears commendably more neutral and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yes, nice to meet you both of you.
So I ran into Cameron in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Cameron?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it'll make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such a different girl, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in the front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
An insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy the tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri's faithful faintly smiles to her in relief.
So Cameron, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga? I might have quietly to myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not too much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let me see.
Yuri traces the rim of her cup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about. Can I skip shit? I can't skip shit yet. Wait, I think I could skip things. She seemed to be so reserved and timid since the moment she walked in, but obviously, alright, no, I can't skip. I just pressed the screen and went on, okay. Books, no people,
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep and physical elements usually amuses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read horror books. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can't relate to in the level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Hey, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world if you only home for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it's just... Natsuki eye darts over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about two things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give it back!
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki's avert her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet, huh?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just compliments. The true form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest wish of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Well, we all sit silent for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
I was seeing Yuri look prettily at Monica.
Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to prepare to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Cameron?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
And what's that?
Now that we've reached the moment of important topic, I bluntly come out for with what I've been on my mind this entire time. Never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made it any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
The girls exchange glance before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Cameron. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival?
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, girls' eyes lighten up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Cameron?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left us... If you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed.
Cameron, I'm so happy. We can become official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Cameron, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class? Can I really impress the class? Impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance and make sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa comments on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves me stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. That's fucking creepy. That's really creepy. Oh, it only has Natsuki and Yuri this time. I'm gonna save there. That's fucking annoying that my shit was deleted, but alright. Yeah, quit. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm annoyed my shit was deleted and I had to start over. And now Sayori's gone. So, but I think that, I'm pretty sure that's how it's meant to play out. I'm pretty sure everyone gets deleted eventually. Although, I do wanna, at some point, save Sayori's file, copy it in a separate file, replay the whole game until she gets hung. And instead of getting shit corrupted, I'll just put her file back in where it is and see if I can continue the game from there. But, other than that, I'll see you guys around. This is M00NLight signing up.